Nancy
Every
to
day. She's
to
here to
Miss
save the
Yep.
day.
Nancy.
We're on the bus to Horseshoe Bay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's his bus. I hope that makes a
Yeah.
return in season four. So initial reaction to season four trailer, to me it felt more like a TV spot. So
Mhm.
I'm actually more excited for what's going to happen based on the synopsis for the season rather than the trailer itself. But it does look nicely shot, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting season.
If you go through, they pack a lot in there in those 30 seconds. Like when it was finally uploaded to YouTube, that's some slight shade. I went like frame by frame, like kept pausing it to see like to like be able to see the things that were flying by so quickly. And there's so many like it seems so I mean, this is a supernatural show, but it seemed like so much more supernatural than ever. Like
Mhm.
we had skeletons in wedding dresses, and we had weird Stranger Things creatures and spiders and portals. there was
Mhm.
so, there was so much going on. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that all goes down. And it like you said, it does look real. Like the CGI and everything looks really good.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't love the trailer because, like you said, it was more of a TV spot. As soon as I seen it, I was like, "This is going to urge her in the Flash or Superman and Lois, everything." Not exactly how a final season trailer should be unveiled, but everything in it looks great. I'm very excited for the season. The bony zombies standing up and then like falling and collapsing looks hilarious. Nancy seems to get frightened by something, which looks amazing. Don't love the spiders, but eager to see what they do with it. Um, yeah, all looks really, really good. It's so exciting to finally know more about season four because I know we were manifesting the trailer last week. Um, yeah, I'm ready for one more journey with Nace. Like, if we've learned anything from this pod, we'll take anything that's familiar, and I can't wait to see how it all ends.
I
I
have
know.
no like theories about anything that I
Mm.
saw. Like I know fans have been running wild with like theories about like what certain things mean, and but I'm watching it and I'm like, I couldn't even begin to guess what this means.
Mm-mm.
Like this, like the clip of Nancy and Ace standing facing each other, and then there's like that black smoke coming out of their chests and like intertwining
Hmm.
into the air. If you pause it, you can see Bess in the background just giddy. Like she is smiling, beaming, thrilled. So I want to know that's the kind of stuff that I'm curious about, but I'm not even gonna guess. I'm not gonna say like, oh, Bess did that because we don't know what that is. But also, if you pause that, Nick is in the background, slightly shook. I'm not gonna read into that either. And I paused on another clip, and it seemed like George cut her hair, little bob. I don't know if anybody else
Nice.
got that,
I didn't.
but I did.
It does look like a fun season, and it looks like there's a lot happening in it. Which I mean, we know that the writer is the standard if the show's always going to be strong. I sound so ungrateful considering this is one of the only bits of good news we had on this. I just wish that we it got a better trailer rather
A
than a TV
longer,
spot. It deserved more. If
a
it
longer
deserves
one.
that, even any show deserves a final season trailer to that kind of tease. We know the Flash got multiple in the months leading up to it. The fact that they waited so long and then just sent out your run of the mill TV spot, and regardless of whether they do weekly trailers, you know this trailer is going to end up constantly being shown throughout the show's run, just as the package of the season kind of TV spot. That's it. I feel like it deserved better than that. But again, my faith is in the show. It looks fun.
Trailer's a generous
Mm,
term. This is a teaser. Like it
Mm-hmm.
it
doesn't tell you
is.
anything about the story. It just gives you moments to look forward to.
To
And I
be
don't think we're
honest,
gonna get anything else. I think this is it.
Mm-hmm.
that's a bummer. And I say
Yeah.
that because, like, in terms of Nace Watch, I felt like with this being the final season and how much that synopsis was talking about both of them yearning for one another and potentially having other partners at some point in the first half of the season, we sort of pandered
Mm-hmm.
just a
Hmm.
bit more. I mean, they're in it, like the scene you mentioned, Reed. And there are like shots where it seems like Ace is in the frame with her. There is a exclusive on TV line where they're facing one another, and Nancy's in this flower crown and this dress, which is giving like I don't know, like we're about to do some type of ritual, not together, but just in general, like we're about to, or it's like a spring festival of some kind. She looks great, and that looks like it's going to be a emotional moment, most likely. But fans did wait for a really long time. This is supposed to be the end all be all ship of the show. And while the show isn't just about that romance, they made a big deal in the season 3 finale about it being star-crossed lovers, tragic romance. We have to somehow get back to each other. So I felt like they should have done that or something akin to that in the trailer.
Mm-hmm. That's all we're getting. Yeah, I'm excited for the content.
Speaking of the content, there is the one clip in the teaser. I'm not even gonna call it a trailer anymore.
You're right.
Where Nancy is holding a man in her arms,
Oh,
and
yes.
she's saying like, "You're not gonna die tonight,"
Mhm.
something to that effect. I'm sure someone will correct me. In that scene, she was giving Bitsy to look. She was really like, and then in that moment, like I was like envisioning them playing sisters or mother and something. I was like, suddenly I needed them to be acting
Yes.
together
Oh,
because
yes.
they are the main characters of this podcast.
Yes.
And it's only natural that they work together in the future because I don't know, we praise Kennedy so often, but I had never put two and two together until that scene, how similar their acting abilities are. And that's a very high compliment because they're two of the greatest actresses to ever be on this network.
Mhm.
But yeah, I watched that scene and I was like, okay, Bitsy, I see you.
Oh, I would love that. And I feel like you've spoken that out into the universe. Mole, if you have anything left, take
Mole,
it back.
you're still on the clock.
Oh, and we should end it there with a manifestation for Bitsy and Kennedy to be in a project together, film, TV show, not picky, just be in a project together.
Yeah, a TikTok, anything, I'll take it.